This term we've been looking at our college core values and how we can actually bring them into our school community. Today we're going to look at how we can actually build community and how we can work together as a team to promote in our school but also outside of our school as well. One of the things I think of when I think of building community is teamwork and some of the amazing sporting teams that we've had across the years. It might be the Penrith Panthers and their multiple premierships, might be Argentina winning the World Cup in 2022, or even the Diamonds and their dominance they've had in netball over the recent years. One of the best examples that I can think of when we talk about working as a team is actually the Jamaican bobsled team and the journey that they went on to go from no team to an amazing team that competed at the Olympics.
No people say no, can't believe Jamaica, we have a bobsled team. No people say no, can't believe Jamaica, we have a bobsled team. We have the one the East and the one Junior. You brother and the man Tanka. The fastest of Jamaican sprinters. Respect to the man Herb Blitzer.
All right, gentlemen.
Respect.
Let's go.
We now come to the second chance for the four intrepid men from Jamaica. What do they have to do, John?
In reality, Al, I don't think the Jamaicans have any chance of winning a medal.
Dear God, just let it be better than yesterday.
Ready? Ready. Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme. Get on up. It's bobsled time. Cool running.
Bob is fast.
That's a hair faster than the Swiss. Boy, that's a real big difference from yesterday.
Well, this is an absolute shock in the making. Yesterday, they were falling down almost at the start. Now they slide in smoothly. Yesterday, their heads were bobbing everywhere. Today, they're almost in unison. Can this really be happening?
Wow, what a different line through the Omega. Looking possessed here. It's not the same team we saw yesterday.
Where did these guys come from?
Wow, 56.53.
In bobsledding, they are often moving at speeds around 150 kilometers an hour and rely on each person to make sure that they get the best possible time. In Cool Runnings, we get to see for the first time that this team actually figures out how to work together. And each person in there actually has a role to play. You've got the guy at the front steering the ship, the two guys in the middle who actually push and make sure they've got speed, and the guy at the back who's in charge of braking and making sure that everyone is okay. This reminds me of a verse in Corinthians 12:12, written by a guy called Paul, who talks about how everyone's a part of the body of Christ, and that only when everybody does their job can the body work as it's supposed to. Every part of the body has a different function, just like in a team. We've got things like our ears which help us to hear. We've got legs that help us to walk. When one of those things doesn't work properly, it actually affects the whole body. If you guys have ever had an injury before, maybe it's a broken wrist, maybe it's a rolled ankle, maybe you've cramped playing soccer and you had to roll off the field. Even though a small part of your body might have been injured, it often affects everything. It means that we aren't as useful as we want to be and we can't achieve what we want to. It's the same when we're working as a team. If we're working as a team and someone isn't helping out, it can actually affect what that team can achieve. This week I really want to challenge each of you to think about how you're impacting your community. Are you having a positive impact, a negative impact, or what are some ways you can actually go out of your way to help build your community? If you see someone using their talents this week, how can you build them up to encourage them to continue to do that? I'll see you all around and I look forward to seeing how you change our school community this term.